Sheriff, I want to talk about this. We talked with you yesterday about this initial arrest, this mother accused of killing her 4-year-old child, and then now news of a new arrest. Tell me how this came about.
Yes, sir. Through the investigation, we learned that Mary Johnson, the grandmother, had actually been over there at the residence the previous day in the afternoon, in the middle of the afternoon, somewhere between 3 and 5. And when she got over there, she walked in, and Monica was actually cutting on a blanket, and she heard Grayson screaming, and then the screaming stopped. Um, she reported that Monica told her that if she didn't leave, that she was going to harm her. So Mary left and stayed gone all night and went back over there that following morning. And when she went back over there the following morning, that's when she observed Grayson was deceased. And then she left again and went and notified law enforcement and called in a welfare check. Wanted us law enforcement to go and check Grayson's welfare. But she had already known previously that there was an incident involving Grayson, and she feared for her safety, but she left the child there, and she was arrested yesterday also for endangering a child.
And I'm curious, based off of her seeing this happen and not reporting it right away, is there a possibility that endangering a child charge is upgraded?
Well, we chose endangering a child because it does carry stiffer punishment than fail to report a felony. And that's why we went with the endangering a child charge. And really, when you look at the law and the way the law is written, that's exactly what she did.
And tell me, are there other kids that this mother has? Were there siblings to the victim?
There are. However, Monica doesn't have custody of any of her other children. She just had custody of Grayson.
Got it. Any idea right now on a motive on why she would do this?
Not as of this time, no, sir.
Do we know if she was on drugs or anything?
Uh, we haven't been able to determine whether or not she was on any type of illegal narcotics at this time.
I know in other situations people mention like sacrifices or satanic related things. Has she mentioned anything like that to anyone?
No, sir.
So what happens next in this investigation? What's next for you guys?
Well, this morning, the ME's office is conducting the autopsy for us, and we still have units out at the scene, and I have investigators are up at the ME's office also this morning trying to gather more evidence and see what the medical examiner tells us, and then we will meet back up at the crime scene whenever they're done conducting the autopsy. We'll go over everything that we found yesterday. We'll include what the ME's telling us today, and then probably search the house one more secondary time to make sure we got everything that we needed. And then now we're at a portion of the case to where we're just going to have to start documenting everything and gather up documents and try to speak with more people, interview more people, and see if we can come up with a motive and see why this was done. And then we will take it to the district attorney's office and get it on so it can go to grand jury.
And when it comes to Monica, any history with Child Protective Services or past incidents in which she's harmed the children or been a threat?
I don't know about harming the children. She does have a past history with Child Protective Services, and they're part of our investigation. They're working side by side with us, and she does have Child Protective Services history, but I don't have any firsthand knowledge of those particular cases.